As our athletes compete in the Paris Olympics, it takes a strong sense of self-belief, confidence, and a positive attitude to enable them to overcome obstacles to do their best. Zooming in now to talk about the importance of sports psychology is licensed clinical and sports psychologist, Dr. Jason Scott Hamilton. Good afternoon, Doc.
Scott, how are you going?
Good now, Gilly, how are you, sir? Bless up.
My brother, everything good?
Everything is good.
What is sports psychology? Double-barrel question right up the front. What is sports psychology? And as a sports person, how would I know if I need a sports psychologist?
All right, good question. So, sports psychology is a study of the mental aspect of performance. And just to go quickly to it, it's different from when you was at Georges and dealing with young youth. This generation have, I would say, more to deal with because of just different things. Competing now, you're competing, and social media is judging you right away. So it's the mental health of the athlete, and just like a physical ailment, it can be mentally hurt. So you need help in that area.
Okay.
So it is very critical because, there was a time when people thought if you have talent, just go out there and just use your talent, man. Tough it out. But I realize now that sports psychology is, I guess, almost as important as the talent.
Very good question there. Listen, I don't really love to talk about my age, but I'm the same age as the island. I born in 62. And our times was different then. Back when we growing up, used to remember everybody's phone number. Nowadays, these young people don't need to remember nobody's phone number. They're in a different thing with cell phone and technology. So as you progress and understand, I've spent my entire academic career studying the brain and why it causes us to do some stupid things. So like Jamaica would have said, head no good. Mm-hmm. Well, your head can take you before a performance, and sports psychologists help the athletes. It can help a lot.
All right, so I coach someone and he's an outstanding player, and for some reason I just can't get the best out of him. I put him out there and him not perform, and I don't know why. Because he's good, him fit, him not have no illness, him not have no injury. So I call you and say, boy, Scotty, I want you to work on this, man. Where you start?
All right. So when I forget to understand, but we're also going to take it straight to our sport, football.
Yeah.
Right? I ain't not good like you, but I play some. And we have a youth, Teacher Hyde. Teacher Hyde's son, Jalil.
Yep.
Jalil, I go laugh after this later. I'm going to say it this way. Jalil, and two the man them come on my coaches and the doctors and everybody come on my room. Why my room look like that? Commonwealth Games and the Olympics. He will understand what I mean. EMDR is called eye movement desensitization response. And all you're doing is you're getting the athlete to visualize. So your athlete that you're using the example, I get him to visualize. I did it with Jalil at the Commonwealth Games. The next game running personal best. I just make him see himself doing him personal best. Or a thing called neuro-linguistic programming is my voice, and I'm showing him. All the brain wants to do is say, oh, is this you want me to do? I'm not going to do that, man. So the next day I'm running personal best and get a silver medal. I do it with Greg Lee when we're playing in Nations League. Greg said on your show that he saw himself score the goal that morning in Dr. Hamilton's office. Dexter, Lebenkisa, Shamar. Bowser big me up. Bowser said me do this EMDR sports psychology thing in France and Belgium. And his Bowser really make people them say, you know what, it's true. Like Dr. Hamilton, I'm going to listen. Right? So, yeah, your youth in your example, I get to know him and I help him understand. Because these people young, years from now, an athlete will look and say, oh, if they didn't know these things, it wouldn't be so difficult. But when they're right there in the prime of performing, they need a little help.
Okay.
That's amazing. Yeah, I like that approach. Visualize that you can do it and then you can. We have athletes coming from diverse backgrounds, Doc. I mean, on any given Jamaican team, you're going to find athletes coming from different parts of the country, different demographics. Does that affect the way how you approach them or even how they visualize some of the things that you're saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. I got say, I born in Natal, Crossroads, and I grew up in Kingston, but I get in a little trouble at GSC. However, long story, I go to the country. So when I in Titchfield when I grew up this 4 years of my life. And country living and town living are two different living. So, you know, you have to deal with the youth them and understand where they are coming from. And the more, here's the thing, we as elders now can help these youngsters. And when them trust in you and believe in you and feel say, all right, you know, look down on me because I come from country, you know. Yep, there's Bunny. You know, look down on me. Yep, those are the Olympic athletes. You know, so when you're able to relate to them, and that's what I always say with any of them, whether it be the Sunshine Girls example, with Birmingham, and we'll come out, we beat New Zealand and Australia, and we'll come outside and win the hallway. And one lady I shook away, and I said, like, you know, you guys move and move and move. So I said to the girl, first of all, I said to the lady, excuse me, doctor, sports psychologist, I just want to talk to the Sunshine Girl a little bit. You know, we're not really troubling anybody. And she's saying, shoo, you have to move. So I say, take a picture of my lanyard and go ask the supervisor if it's all right for me to just talk to these girls for 5 minutes. So she take the picture, she go and talk to the supervisor. She come back and she said, all right, how much time you say they need again for talk to them? I said, just about 5 or 10 minutes. Well, you know, so 15, 20 minutes later, I'm still a talk to the girl. I'm going to move, go nowhere. And the girl, them say, the doctors, them say later, I can't be in the room with the girls in the changing room. And I said, Doc, you know, so when you did that thing, all the Sunshine Girls said, Doc, I went away, you know. You know, so you tell the lady we're not going anywhere. And him tell us in Patwa, we're going to move and go nowhere. So if they trust you, if them trust you, Neville, then you can help them. And you on the earth long, you know some things, especially if it's this you study in the brain.
Yeah. Final question from me is sports psychology, because sometimes when you hear psychologists, you think we only need it when something will go wrong. I'm a football coach, I have a team. Should you be a part of my coaching staff and things? So not because somebody sick or anything, but, you know, you have your little sessions with them and, you know, should that be so? And I don't have to call you just because I feel something wrong with one of them?
Well, good question, Neville. You are judges at GSC is years, 5 in a row we win, right? And you don't need to call the sports psychologist. We have good sports psychologists, Nicholas Powell, Olivia Rose, a lot of us with Jamaica Association of Sports Medicine. You don't need to call a sports psychologist when something is wrong, right? You can help an athlete with their performance. You can help a team with their performance. Years of GSC, years of Harbour, years of mini school, West Indies when we win 2013, 2016. You know, it's not only for more years are going to be doing this. So while we're here and we can help, you know, please allow us fail.
Yeah, man. Good to see you, my brother. Blessings and love.
Blessings and love. All right, Neville. Delia, thank you.
Yeah, man.
Licensed clinical and sports psychologist, Dr. Jason Scott Hamilton.
10 minutes to your health. We'll do it again next Thursday.